Samuel Girard springs MacKinnon. He's in alone. Scores.
Ouch. Bad insult to injury. Jordan Greenway went into that net about Mach 10. He steps out from behind the net, gets it going. The seats kind of part. Girard finds McCann streaking through the middle. Wild D get outside the dots, and that is not a guy you want to give space to. You're not going to catch him. They do their best.
From the line, walking in, 1:07 left in regulation. Fowler cuts to the middle. Fowler digs, shoots, scores. Cam Fowler, with the individual effort, buries it with 61 seconds left in regulation time, and the Ducks have a 3-2 lead.
He'll have the puck, he'll control the puck, he'll make it work, and then watch this, between the legs of Athanasiou. So that one-on-one breakdown breaks down the entire structure of a play. And you can see Athanasiou neither went with a stick.
Taking it down the wall for St. Louis. Stopping and starting on Cale Makar. He'll wind it deep. It deflects. The long reach of Parayko got there. Through the slot, it's O'Reilly. He'll dance in. He scores! What a goal! Ryan O'Reilly goes high cheddar, and the Blues have tied it.
What a player! He's not the fastest guy. He's not the biggest guy. He's not the strongest guy. But man, oh man, does he know how to play hockey. He's just so aware in every situation. Poise, skill, and polish on the finish. This is the matchup everybody knew was going to happen. O'Reilly against MacKinnon. Look at O'Reilly out-muscle MacKinnon at the point of attack. He's going to get the puck, take it to the net, go to the backhand, be strong on it, and go roof daddy. 2-2.
Now Evans, a little give and go, and he'll charge toward Mikko Rantanen. Pulls up, shoots, and scores. 1-0 Montreal. Jake Evans has his third of the year.
Driving down the left side is a right shot. Right here, a little poke check again for Tyson Barrie. Little pinch. He looks like he's got back up by McDavid, and it's just too quick. Evans takes this puck and just drives it wide. Almost turns into a sharp little 2-on-1. Good pressure right there by Darnell Nurse.
Pops up waist high. Here comes Brad Marchand 2-on-1 with Patrice Bergeron on the net drive. Curl and drag, and Marchand scores his 30th shorthanded goal, his second in 2 games, and the Bruins lead 3-0.
Washington does nothing through the neutral zone with their power play, and Boston wins a puck battle down deep because Washington just kind of chips it in, and then it's just all the skill of Brad Marchand. Great effort by Bergeron to drive off that far post. The pass isn't there. And the minute you leave your feet defensively, Marchand's going to just abuse you.
Smith to Krejci. Krejci dinks, and what a goal! David Krejci sets up Taylor Hall for the clincher. Nobody manipulates time and space better than David Krejci.
Oh, this is a 200-foot play, Jack.
Yeah.
It starts with Connor Clifton right here in the corner. What's he going to do? Is he going to use his partner? No. You're going to give me a seam, I'll take it. He leads the breakout. Craig Smith takes the hit to make a play. David Krejci, little curl and drag, not once, but twice. Man, he makes it look easy. Nice job, too, because of that little toe drag at the blue line. You got to stay on side there, and Taylor Hall does.
Stick broke on that. Laine now marching up ice. Laine around to Hahn. What a goal! End-to-end Patrik Laine, and we're tied at 3. A beauty.
Labels Kirby Dach, and here's Patrik Laine. I'll take it from here. Around the head. There's Dach trying to get back into play. Nice move on Hahn, and then cuts to the middle. Patrik Laine, 2 goals tonight, and that's a beauty.
And Alex Chiasson round out the power play quintet. And McDavid flying down the right-hand side. Cuts in, shoots, and scores. Coast to coast, Connor McDavid has 2. And the Oilers extend to a 3-1 lead.
A little drop pass from Draisaitl, catches McDavid with speed. Looks like he's going to go wide, which you always have to respect. And he catches a veteran defenseman, and Alexander Edler flat-footed. Gives him a little house. You go into the wide bang. As soon as he starts to cross over, goes to the middle.
Oshie's pass deflected across Panarin with a keep in. Here's Fox going to the net. He scores! Oh, baby, what a goal! Rangers lead 3-2.
Fox was able to gather that puck off his skate, kicks it up to his stick, and then he just goes into the front of the net. Schultz was tied up on the play.
And beats him to it. Jenner to the left point. Cross ice. Here's Atkinson. Slows it down. Atkinson heels to the point. Delzato. Delzato slot for Bjorkstrand off Jenner. Bounces in the air and scores. Stenlund. What a stick.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even wait for that puck to bounce once. Maybe he's a tennis player. As that puck went up, Reimer is looking straight up in the air. Rebound. Reimer, whoa, where is it? Kevin Stenlund says right here. Bang! Back of the net. Nice celebration. Reimer looking behind him, looking in front. There's Stenlund. Just a quick shot. Perfect. Power play one-timer out of the air by Kevin Stenlund.
Third of the year for Stenlund.
Leddy wide of the goal, popped right out in front. It's loose. It's Beauvillier. He has a chance. Barzell's in there as well. It came out of the pile for Nick Leddy. Leddy gives it back to Barzell. Barzell across for Mayfield. Mayfield angles it, trying to get it to the front. It popped out there. He scores! Matt Barzell with a hat trick. And on opening night, he connects out of midair.
Wizardry, Brendan. Wizardry. That's just unbelievable. That
Touch the Stars back.
But a takeaway. DeBrincat's got a breakaway. Alex DeBrincat right in. 32 on a hoist backhand from the Cat. Alex DeBrincat with goals in 7 straight games. Wow.
Finds him. He's got pressure. He goes forehand, backhand, and just buries it, bar and down. But again, he just jumps on the ice. The puck finds him. He's off to the races. And the Cat with 30.
And then Sammy Vatanen had a shot as well from a sharp angle.
Hughes drops a pass back, ties Smith. Hughes on the far wall. Checked by Rodriguez, but continues on and does so with the puck. Here's Hughes shooting. He scored! Oh, from the angle in tight. Jack Hughes, what a shot. The Devils have the lead.
Hughes comes in the next shift and follows up with a terrific shot. Devils doing a real good job along the wall. And look at this angle as Hughes goes short side upstairs, in and out of the net so quickly. Not a whole lot to shoot at there, Kanj. Perfectly placed by the youngster Jack Hughes. Right to the top of the net and out.
Near the line, but it's not out. Carlson again steps in front. Husso the save. It's loose. And then Carlson again. Canceled back of the goal. Smith trying to work it in front. Now for Marchand, tough angle. And he scores somehow. Banks it in off Husso. And it's 5-1.
Now we will see a goaltending change. There's very little chance on the goals that are behind him.
As Carter steers it into the corner. Hutton with Velarde stripping the puck, and Athanasiou dancing. He scores! Andreas Athanasiou, what a finish! And the Kings are right back in it. It's 5-4.
It's no surprise. It really is no surprise this way this game is going. And Athanasiou, who showed earlier, he's shown all season long. You get the feet moving, you make it happen. But this one here, it's just first man pressure. You see stick on puck, right? And you don't make it easy right there for the Ducks. We saw that early in the game. And then it is the slalom course for Athanasiou. This is not only speed. You see he's protecting the puck all the way with both of his legs as he spreads his legs wide as he drives to the net. Very difficult position to maintain balance.
Shifley walks in, it's 3-on-2. Stastny trying to play it back across, 2 chances at it. Riley gets a step from the bench and comes back 2-on-1 with Shifley. Riley centers it, Matthews in, scores! Overtime winner! The Leafs take it 4-3.
What a crazy sequence to end this game. That's about the 5th breakaway for Connor Hellebuyck and the Jets to face in the game. Matthews makes no mistake, his 21st of the year.
As he got a pick at center, allowing him to break in completely unmolested. Here's Miller wide on Tatar. JT Miller, drag move, backhander, scores! What a move by JT Miller.
Goal.
Another overtime winner for him. And the Canucks, after losing the lead late, take it 3-2 in sudden death.
Anderson goes high and wide, then JT Miller. Thomas Tatar, not a defenseman. Miller goes around him. Little drag move on Suzuki. And then Jake Allen didn't poke check. Miller cut all the way across, put it away.
The gold medalist Duncan Keith back for Chicago. Khrushchev to gain the zone all the way through and in, and he scores! Oh! Highlight goal! Philip Khrushchev, his 5th on the year. And the Blackhawks on the board first.
Quick little move, goes right around Troy Stetcher, beats John Merrill, and then watch the sweet mitts here. To put the puck on the forehand and then go right between the legs as Bernier lifts up his stick. Watch this move. Backhand, forehand, and watch the stick move on the goaltender right there, right under the pad. And you don't see many prettier power play goals individually, and Khrushchev just gave us an incredible move.
On the stand-up from Spurgeon. Here's Kaprizov dangling, driving, he scores! Kirill Kaprizov with his 20th of the year, and Minnesota has a 1-0 lead.
Well, we talked about limiting turnovers as the biggest key. Well, the Kings have a stretch pass, but don't get it deep. And very quickly on transition, I think Kaprizov comes off the bench. Kopitar doesn't get it deep. Spurgeon, watch this, head up, and he just gets going forward. Watch the juke right there. Look at, he goes between his own legs. Anderson kept him on the outside. Bottom line there, Anderson against Kaprizov. I don't mind that Anderson kept him on the outside. I mean, I really don't. But you see the skill. Passes the puck to himself between his own legs, so Anderson can't get there.
Polino is already deep.
Ado now on the left wing. Roslovic. Got Bjorkstrand on the right. Oh, Roslovic walks around and scores. What a beauty! Skate to stick the deke, and it's 3-2.
A little waltz right down the middle of the ice. He walks his way through 2 defenders of the Carolina Hurricanes. It's like Dzingel and Pesci. Keep an eye on the puck here as Blue Jackets regroup, and what a skilled play. Pulls it back, puts it between his legs, kicks it up to his stick. Forehand, backhand, between the legs. What a move here, heads up the whole way. Confident player who cuts through the ice, and yeah, he can't believe it himself. Skilled move, and that really got a nice reaction out of the bench. Jack Roslovic.
Pick up the puck, and Rafferty passes to Myers. Ahead to Sutter. Brandon Sutter gets around his man. Backhander scores! What a move on the rookie Romanov. Gets in. Here's Romanov, the outside inside. And then off the guard. Watch Romanov look down. Brandon Sutter's by him.
For success for the Canadians a week ago at Edmonton, but that's a tough game to play Here's a chance, scores! Austin Matthews takes the puck away, and he's got his 35th of the year.
And look at his reaction. He can't even believe what just transpired there. We talk so often about the players' hand-eye coordination. Well, this is a combination of amazing hand-eye. Knocks it down, gets it to an area, and just quick release. And that happened in a span of a second or two. Just thinking that you have an opportunity to clear it was Suzuki. Instead, quick hands, quick release, off the post and in. And that reaction says it all. The league scoring leader continues on. That's 35 now.
By Sturm as it goes in the air. Abs rapid ahead. Mikko Rantanen now springing into the circle with the backhand. He scores! Mikko Rantanen from the bottom of the circle. A backhanded shot from an impossible angle. His second goal of the game. The Avs have blown it open. They've got a 5-1 lead for Rantanen. That's his 16th. What a play. Wow.
That's Mosh. We have seen some talent from this line here tonight.
He knew it was only a matter of time before they started to convert, and Connor McDavid and the power play group has said they're getting the chances they want. They just got to execute.
Here's McDavid all the way, scores! Did that just happen? Connor McDavid, coast to coast.
Don't set it up, just take it end to end and walk through everybody and tuck it upstairs. And for Connor McDavid, held off the shot clock of the game Thursday night. Toronto did an excellent job at shutting him down. You give him a little bit of space, he's going to take a lot. And he navigates through all those bodies, walks in under control. How many times have we seen this? Goes back to his own zone, takes this puck, his head's up the whole time. He says, you know what? I'm just going to walk through once he punches through. Quick elevation once again on Anderson.
Going to hurt his game.
Barzal, Joseph the only one back. Barzal one-on-one, inside out, gets by and scores! Oh, a spectacular goal from Matt Barzal!
Well, that's a learning curve for Joseph, just how fast and how good that Barzal's hands are. To use a similar move, only he was able to get it back to his forehand and have a little bit better angle. Lee does a great job with Letang along the boards, and there goes Matt. He knows what he's going to do back, and then back lifts the stick up, and then right up over the glove. When we talk about that's where you need to go. You're a right-hander, you go over the glove. But what a spectacular move on Joseph. It's just all that speed of Matt Barzal and the puck control and the terrific skill.
How good he felt in practice.
Burns walks in and scores. A backhander, top shelf over MacKinnon, and the Sharks have reclaimed the lead with less than 2 minutes to play.
Oh my goodness, great players just sometimes make great plays, and you have to tip your hat. What a play by Brent Burns. Off the wall here, tries to shoot the puck on net. Great block again by Bonino, and then finds himself a little out of position, and Brent Burns inside the trees and inside traffic pulls the puck to his backhand right over Kaapo Kähkönen's blocker. And I mean, this is what Brent Burns can do. He's not great defensively, loves to score, and that's a huge goal for the San Jose Sharks with 1:48 left.
Teddy Bluger, Brandon Tanev, Golden Sevier. Look at more options. We got a turnover and a chance right in front. Opportunity, it's tucked home. Beautiful goal by Philip Hedl. And the Rangers have tied the game up at 1.
Wow. You don't see hands like that too often. I'm a little bit shocked here because when you don't watch the Rangers each and every day, you may not expect this. I mean, that is remarkable work. Stick handling in a phone booth, one-on-one. And that's exactly what happened there. That was just a beautiful handsy move. Back and forth and trailing of the puck.
A good Thursday evening from our nation's capital. Eller on an interchange with Oshie. Off the head fake to the backhand. He scores! A magnificent one-handed effort. Oshie makes it 2-0.
The boys are hitting seams tonight and getting open through their hard work, and that's what TJ was talking about earlier today. We've got to work harder. And watch this play right here, getting around the defenseman Matheson, who we think has had a great evening, and just one-hands it past the goaltender. Here it is, the deke falling down, stretching out on his belly, and puts it in with the blade of his stick. It's incomprehensible.
Mayfield, hard around through Jordan Eberle. Matt Barzal trying to catch up to this one. Gets there, pokes it, working on Ristolainen. Got through. Barzal between his legs. Oh, Matt Barzal take a bow.
It just doesn't get a whole lot better than that when you talk about a one-on-one scenario. And Ristolainen, who is a big, strong individual, and Barzal had to hold him off. Uses his speed as that puck gets past the Sabre defenseman. Watch this move. He's got his power, and then to have the wherewithal to slow down and know where that goaltender's going. He's got him coming all the way across, and Barzal stays in control. And as you mentioned, Brendan, puts the puck in between the legs, and Ristolainen can only wonder what the heck happened there as Barzal strong arms him. He's so good on his edges, so strong on his feet, and then what a move that was. It's not like it was a rocking chair affair. He had to play well.
Especially in the third period. Turnover, Cizikas, he's in, he scores! Oh, what a goal! Casey Cizikas, as he's falling down, makes a move around to Smith and scores.
Well, I'm already voting for goal of the week at the NHL.com. Brendan, that was a spectacular goal as that puck was in the feet. And he just somehow hangs on to it. He's with Marino. Look at his one hand. Now back, falling down. Little fake to the backhand. What a goal this is, as Marino can't quite handle it. Cizikas, one hand, two hands, forehand, backhand, back to the forehand. You won't see a better goal. It's got my vote already, Brendan. Tremendous effort and a nice lead for the Islanders.